Number 5. Christopher Columbus was not his real name. Christopher Columbus remains a prominent historical figure, though much about his life remains a mystery. Most scholars agree he was born in Genoa, part of modern-day Italy, although some theories suggest he could have been from Spain, Poland, or Greece. In Italian, he is known as Cristoforo Colombo, and in Spanish as Cristobal Colón. Columbus referred to himself by various names, including Cristoval, Cristovam, Christophorus de Colombo, and Ixpual de Colón. There's even a theory he adopted the name from a pirate named Colombo. Number 4. Speaking of names, those boats were not named. What you think many believe, Columbus's ships were named Niña, Pinta, and Santa Maria. However, in Columbus's time, it was common in Spain to name ships after saints and to use nicknames. La Niña was likely a nickname for a ship called Santa Clara, possibly named after its owner, Juan Niño. The original name of Pinta is unknown. Santa Maria, also known as La Gallega, is a saintly name and nickname for the third ship. Number 3. He made 4 journeys to the New World. Columbus made 4 voyages in 1492, 1493, 1498, and 1502. Contrary to popular belief, he explored a relatively small area, including the Bahamas, Cuba, Jamaica, and parts of Central America, not the lower half of Florida. Number 2. His remains did about as much traveling as he did in life. Columbus died in 1506 and was initially buried in Valladolid, Spain. 3 years later, his remains were moved to his family mausoleum in Sevilla. Following the will of his son Diego, Columbus's remains were transferred to Santo Domingo, Hispaniola, now Dominican Republic, in 1542. In 1795, when Hispaniola was ceded to France, his bones were moved to Havana, Cuba. They were returned to Sevilla in 1898. Number 1. He, maybe, was not great at math. During Columbus's time, much of overseas travel was based on guesswork as the exact size of the Earth was unknown. Columbus argued that the circumference of the Earth was the same in both Greek and Arab methods, but he ignored that Arab miles were longer than Roman miles. Some scholars believe Columbus misrepresented the distance from Spain to Japan, which was about 25% smaller than he calculated.